everyone. This is Jean from Sew It Themes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am continuing to work on my Alice in Wonderland junk journals, and this is one of the covers that I'm going to be using. And I am, right now I'm doing the ephemera part of it, and decorating the different individual pages. I've already chosen the papers and such. And I have an idea today that I saw on somebody else's flip through, and I can't find her anymore. She is, I'll have to look some more, but I unfortunately have forgotten who it was. Anyways, what she did, and I thought it was just such a clever idea. She would take her page, and she would take a page from the book and tear it out, and we ink and distress it up and glue it down. And then she would make it into a pocket. And it was just like, and she would do several pages throughout the book like this. And I thought, this is such a wonderful way to incorporate the actual book into the junk journal. Because I love the illustrations, and of course you get to read some of the book itself, which is really, really important too. So that's what I'm going to make right now. I am also, of course, you can make this pocket any way. You could make it, right now I'm making it in the tall way, but you could very much make it, the other way. So I'll show you what I mean here as soon as I get this in. So I just simply glued it down like this in the middle of the page. There we go. So I'm making the pocket to kind of go this way, but you could make a side pocket as well with this page. So this is actually the first page of the junk journal, and this is the first page of Alice in Wonderland book, which is kind of cool. So I'll just put that down there, let it dry for a minute, and then I have little pieces of ephemera put down there that I picked up. Oh, I don't think I inked this one yet. There we go. Let me just get that inked up and into the, kind of collage it up a little bit on the front. And, even if you didn't have the book that your journal was about, just, any book page would be really neat to do. You could do a Jane Austen junk journal and, put some of her pages in here like this. I just thought it was just such a good idea to kind of put the source in there, right? The source of the whole story. So we'll just kind of put that down there like that. There, we'll put this little rose down the bottom. Yeah, I thought this was going to work out just peachy. There we go. And we'll put the rose down here. All right. That's kind of a quick way to get it decorated up, and put in the little tag, and just a little clever page to do. Okay, and now the second thing that I did was made, I took these envelopes, they're kind of the long way envelope, tea-dyed them. I cut off, just slit off the one end here, folded it in half because it's going to go inside my junk journal, in the seam part. And on this side, I just put, this is what you need to know too. If you live by a Dollar Tree, go check them out. They have these stencils here. It's called a stencil wheel. And there was like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different stencils of flowers. And, you know, I have the rose and then this flower here. And, you know, you just put on here and you just dab your ink in there. And I mean, so quick and easy. And for $1, it's just really well worth it. So, yeah, you know, you might want to check the date of this video, but at this time there were some there. So I didn't buy them all. They did have like probably 5 or 6 different designs there. They had some seashells. They had some little little animals you put in the nursery. They just had a nice selection. So anyways, I did that on that side. And then what I decided to do, because you know, after I did that one page where you take the page from the book, I just felt like, wow, this is neat. Maybe I should put more of the book into the junk journal. So I tore out little parts of it. Like this is the caterpillar talking to Alice, and it's a real well-known scene in the book. So I kind of like chose scenes that I felt were, you know, somewhat well-known. And we'll just make this up here. Pick it up. And get the other one. Let's see, what was the other one about? Oh yeah, this is the Mad Hatter talking to Alice with the Dormouse. Talking actually trying to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat. Anyway, so there's that little quote over there. And just going to glue that in there. Probably, I wonder if I like this one better. Ooh, I like this side better actually. This conversation looked better. Oh yeah, I like this one. Sorry about that. I'm going to do this side. So yeah, I mean, really, when you when I go out and get books for junk journals, I do try to get some of the pieces of literature that I enjoy, and you know, Austen's books, and I have one now with some Shakespeare in it, and now I plan to go through and actually tear out some, you know, good quotes, some famous quotes or whatever to have on hand, and so I don't end up using that page for just making other stuff. So I think that's kind of cool to kind of consider that, because really I love literature, and I'm not sure we have enough of it in our schools anymore. I like to keep some of that alive actually. So there's the little quote on this side, and then what I did was I got a little piece of ephemera that kind of went with that quote. So on this side it was the mushroom, because the caterpillar was sitting on the mushroom. Now I got a lot, there's a lot of stuff in Artie Maze's kit, of course. She does have a page of clip art, and I also downloaded some clip art from the Chocolate Rabbit, and there was one more place that I did, and when I do the flip through I will identify those places, but I got a couple places where I just downloaded Alice in Wonderland clip art. I just kind of went crazy with that. I mean, it's like so hard to control yourself because they're all so cute. They're so fun. So here's the little mushroom. Actually, this came from a botanical kit. I think it's the old design shop that I got this from. And oops, I'll just put that in there. See, I don't want to cover up too much of the quote. There we go. And on this side, we'll put this one down. This is a pretty, pretty big quote. Let's tear that down just a little bit. Okay. It's not so large. There we go. And then when we're done, we will have two little pockets in our journal. I mean, this using pockets and envelopes like this is pretty common, I realize, but I'm not sure using quotes is that common. There we go, and then I'm going to put, oops, that needs to be inked too. I have a little clip art of tea cups and pots. I gotta ink my pad again. Man, I know, every time it seems like I'm filming, I feel like my ink pad dried up. I should probably refresh it before I even get on camera. Okay, I'll just put this in here. Oops, let's put it upside down. I'll just put it in there. So when it's inside the journal, you'll have a pocket on this side to put in some ephemera, and you'll have a little pocket here that you can even close up if you want to. I probably should have put that over here, but it'll be all right. Anyways, so there's a little pocket, and here is the other one I made, another Mad Hatter one with here's he actually is singing a little song, and this is the Tweedledum Tweedledee. So yeah, this I thought was cute, and I just want to show you a couple other quick ideas, and that's just using a paper bag. And I'm sure you've seen this. I just get like a paper sack, and I folded it. You know, I decided what tags I wanted to put into here, and then that's where I folded the halved up. That's where I folded the half at, or not the half. That's where I folded it. And then you just take a little, just a little sliver off this end, and stitch in the middle. And then you've got this fun little bag to put in there. And if you want to cover up this part of the sack, right here, I just put down, I glued down some washi tape down there. So this is where I'm putting my little playing cards at. It's in this little sack. So that was fun. And then one more thing I made, and that was envelopes. Took an envelope and I embossed, dry embossed the envelope with these keys, and then rubbed them with distress ink. Sewed on a piece of parchment paper here on the side so that you could put in a journaling card. And then on the other side, I did another one of that stencil that was on that wheel. It was the it was the roses here. Yeah, this rose right here. Stenciled that on there. Turned out really cute. And then, you know, in here we have another journaling card. You know, little Ellis and the two chess pieces, queen chess pieces. So very cool. So that was fun to do. And oh, I tell you one thing about a little tip on here: do not tear off this part, because that's what helps you not to stencil the other ones on there. So I mean, so often when I buy things, I kind of like, rip everything off. So that probably was self-explanatory, but I almost took it off. Anyways, alrighty. I think that just about does it for me today. I am going to work on some more page ideas, probably some more tuck spots and such as that. And I'll be doing that soon. So if you're curious to know how this is going to come along, and actually the flip series should be soon. I should be finished, I'm hoping, in another week. Then please subscribe below, and you can join me as I go through the rest of Alice in Wonderland. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.